In the sleepy town of Willow Creek, there was an eerie calmness as winter draped its icy fingers over the landscape. The townsfolk, nestled in their homes, adorned their streets with festive lights and decorations, eagerly awaiting the arrival of Christmas. However, little did they know, a malevolent presence lurked in the shadows, waiting for its moment to strike. Rumors had whispered through the town about a hairy green creature spotted by the outskirts, its glowing eyes a chilling sight to those unfortunate enough to have glimpsed it. Its twisted grin seemed to promise a darkness that would shatter the joy of the holiday season. Amidst the anticipation, a young girl named Emily wandered through the streets, her eyes filled with wonder at the colorful lights adorning the houses. But as she turned the corner onto Spruce Street, a shiver ran down her spine. There, standing in the dimly lit alley, was the hairy green monstrosity, its eyes fixed on her. The creature's elongated fingers twitched, and a malicious glint danced in its eyes as it slowly raised a clawed hand, beckoning her closer. Frozen with fear, Emily stood rooted to the spot, her heart pounding in her chest. Before she could react, a voice called out from behind her, "Emily, what are you doing here?" It was her older brother, David, racing towards her. He grabbed her hand, pulling her away from the looming menace. As they fled, Emily glanced back one last time to see the creature's sinister grin etched into her memory. She knew this was only the beginning of a harrowing encounter that would test the town's holiday spirit. The encounter with the hairy green creature left Emily trembling, her mind haunted by its ominous presence. She tried to warn the townsfolk, but her tale was met with dismissive laughter and chalked up to an overactive imagination fueled by the holiday excitement. Determined to uncover the truth, Emily sought solace in her attic, rummaging through dusty old books and forgotten relics. Among the forgotten treasures, she stumbled upon a weathered tome, its pages yellowed with age. The title, barely legible, read, "The Legend of Yuletide Misery." As she flipped through the ancient pages, she discovered a chilling account of a forgotten holiday demon known as Grinch Lurker. The creature was said to despise the joyous celebrations of Christmas and sought to steal the very essence of the holiday, plunging towns into eternal darkness. Shivers ran down Emily's spine as she read on, realizing the descriptions of the hairy green monster eerily matched the illustrations within the book. It was no mere legend. Grinch Lurker was real, and it was here in Willow Creek. Determined to protect her town, Emily sought out her brother David and a small group of friends she trusted. Armed with the knowledge from the ancient tome, they formed a pact to confront the looming threat and save Christmas from the clutches of Grinch Lurker. Under the veil of nightfall, the group ventured into the heart of the woods, following the trail of ominous whispers and eerie footprints. The biting cold seemed to intensify as they delved deeper, an ominous sign of the approaching malevolence. Their journey led them to a clearing adorned with twisted, gnarled trees. In the center stood an ancient oak, its branches contorted into grotesque shapes, and there, beneath its looming shadow, was Grinch Lurker itself. The creature's emerald fur rustled in the icy wind as it grinned menacingly, its eyes ablaze with a sinister glimmer. Emily's heart raced, but she steeled herself, clutching the ancient tome tightly in her hand. "Grinch Lurker," she shouted, her voice trembling but resolute. "We know who you are and what you seek, but you won't steal our Christmas spirit." The creature's laughter echoed through the woods, a chilling sound that sent shivers down their spines. With a wave of its clawed hand, Grinch Lurker conjured a whirlwind of dark energy, ensnaring the group in its malevolent grasp. Caught within the vortex of dark energy, Emily and her friends struggled against the oppressive force, their determination waning as the sinister power of Grinch Lurker threatened to overwhelm them. In the midst of the chaos, Emily clutched the ancient tome, desperately searching for any clue that might aid them in their battle against the malevolent creature. As her fingers traced the faded pages, she stumbled upon a passage describing a counter-incantation, a spell that could weaken Grinch Lurker's grip on the holiday spirit it sought to steal. With a newfound determination, Emily shouted over the cacophony of the swirling tempest, her voice resonating with an ancient power as she recited the incantation written in the dusty tome. The words, long forgotten, surged forth, a beacon of light amidst the encroaching darkness. The air crackled with arcane energy as the incantation took hold, causing Grinch Lurker to recoil, its menacing grin contorting into a grimace of agony. The vortex of dark energy began to waver, its grip weakening as the ancient words echoed through the clearing. Seizing the opportunity, David and the others joined in, their voices adding strength to the incantation. With each syllable uttered, the grip of Grinch Lurker loosened, its power waning against the unified force of the counterspell. A blinding burst of light erupted from the center of the clearing, engulfing Grinch Lurker in a radiant aura. The creature howled in fury, its form dissolving into motes of shimmering energy before vanishing into the night. The tempest subsided, leaving the group gasping for breath, their bodies trembling from the ordeal. But as the dust settled, they knew they had succeeded in thwarting Grinch Lurker's sinister plot. With the threat vanquished, the townsfolk of Willow Creek felt a wave of relief wash over them. Emily and her friends returned from the woods, hailed as heroes for preserving the holiday spirit. As Christmas Eve dawned, the town came alive with joyous celebrations, the lights shining brighter than ever. The tale of Emily and her friends' bravery echoed through the streets, a testament to the resilience of their community in the face of darkness. Yet as the festivities reached their peak, a faint rustle stirred in the wintry breeze, a reminder that the legend of Grinch Lurker would forever linger in the shadows, a cautionary tale of the importance of cherishing the spirit of Christmas. The days following their encounter with Grinch Lurker felt surreal to Emily and her friends. Despite the jubilant atmosphere that enveloped Willow Creek, a lingering unease nestled in their hearts, a constant reminder of the sinister threat they had faced. As Christmas Eve approached, the town shimmered with festive decorations, each light a testament to the resilience of the community. Emily couldn't shake off the feeling that Grinch Lurker's presence still lingered, a specter haunting the outskirts, waiting for an opportunity to strike again. One frost-laden evening, as the townsfolk reveled in the merry festivities, an ominous chill swept through Willow Creek. The lights flickered, casting eerie shadows that danced along the streets, causing whispers of concern to ripple through the crowd. Emily's heart skipped a beat as she glimpsed a faint green glow emanating from the edge of town. Without hesitation, she knew Grinch Lurker had returned, its malevolent intent cutting through the festive cheer like a blade. She rallied her friends, and together they ventured towards the source of the ominous glow. As they reached the outskirts, a harrowing sight greeted them. Grinch Lurker stood atop a hill, its twisted form outlined against the moonlit sky, its eyes blazing with an unholy fervor. "You thought you could banish me so easily?" Grinch Lurker's voice echoed through the frost-laden air, chilling the bones of all who heard it. "I am the embodiment of Yuletide misery, and I shall not be thwarted by mere mortals." Determined not to let fear overtake them, Emily and her friends stood firm, their resolve unyielding. But Grinch Lurker had grown stronger, its dark aura pulsating with an otherworldly power. The creature raised its clawed hand, summoning a legion of shadowy minions that swirled around it, ready to unleash chaos upon the town. Emily knew they needed a plan, something to weaken Grinch Lurker's hold and protect their home from impending doom. Gathering their courage, they formed a circle, their voices harmonizing in a chant passed down through generations. The ancient words resonated with an ethereal energy, weaving a protective barrier around them, shielding against Grinch Lurker's malevolent forces. But the creature, fueled by its insatiable thirst to steal the joy of Christmas, unleashed a wave of darkness that threatened to breach their defenses. The barrier quivered under the relentless assault of Grinch Lurker's dark power, its shadows clawing at the protective shield erected by Emily and her friends. The townsfolk, unaware of the looming threat, continued their celebrations, oblivious to the impending danger that lurked just beyond the glow of their festive lights. Emily strained against the overwhelming force, her voice wavering but resolute as she poured every ounce of her will into maintaining the protective barrier. Her friends stood by her side, their determination unwavering despite the escalating chaos. As Grinch Lurker's malevolent energy surged, cracks began to form in the mystical shield, threatening to collapse under the relentless assault. Emily knew they needed something more potent, a beacon of hope to push back against the encroaching darkness. In a moment of desperation, Emily's gaze fell upon the tallest Christmas tree in the town square, its lights twinkling with an otherworldly glow. With a surge of inspiration, she realized that the collective spirit of the townsfolk, united in their love for the holiday, could be their strongest weapon against Grinch lurkers' darkness. "Everyone, join hands!" Emily cried out, her voice carrying above the cacophony of chaos. The townspeople, sensing the urgency in her plea, heeded her call. They gathered around the towering Christmas tree, their hands intertwined, forming a human chain that encircled the shimmering evergreen. As they closed ranks, a surge of warmth and unity radiated through the linked hands, a palpable force that resonated with the joy and love of the holiday season. The Christmas tree, bathed in the collective spirit of the townsfolk, shimmered brighter than ever, casting a radiant aura that pushed back against the encroaching darkness. Grinch lurker recoiled, its malevolent energy faltering in the face of the united town's unwavering resolve. The shadows that surrounded the creature began to dissipate, weakened by the overwhelming surge of goodwill and festive cheer. With a final defiant roar, Grinch lurker retreated into the darkness, vanishing into the night as the first light of Christmas morning broke through the horizon. The townsfolk erupted into cheers, their jubilant voices echoing through the streets. Emily and her friends, their hearts filled with gratitude, watched as the town embraced the miraculous victory over Grinch lurker. As the sun rose on Christmas Day, Willow Creek basked in the warmth of newfound unity, their holiday spirit stronger than ever, a testament to the power of togetherness in the face of darkness. The dawn of Christmas Day bathed Willow Creek in a serene light, a stark contrast to the harrowing night that had tested the town's resolve. The townsfolk, grateful for the newfound peace, gathered in the town square to celebrate their victory over Grinch lurker. The towering Christmas tree, adorned with vibrant ornaments and twinkling lights, stood as a symbol of unity and resilience. Emily and her friends, hailed as heroes, were surrounded by townspeople expressing their gratitude for their bravery. As the day unfolded, a sense of camaraderie filled the air, strengthening the bonds between neighbors and friends. The echoes of laughter and joy reverberated through the streets, a testament to the unyielding spirit of Willow Creek. Throughout the town, acts of kindness and generosity flourished. Families opened their homes to those in need, sharing meals and spreading warmth in the true spirit of the season. The echoes of the recent darkness were replaced by an overwhelming sense of compassion and unity. Emily, standing amidst the jubilant crowd, felt a surge of pride mixed with humility. It wasn't just her bravery or that of her friends that had saved Christmas. It was the collective spirit of the town, a force stronger than any darkness that sought to overshadow their joy. As the day drew to a close and the stars emerged in the velvety night sky, a sense of peace settled over Willow Creek. The town had emerged victorious not just against Grinch lurker but against fear and despair, proving that the power of love and unity could conquer even the darkest of threats. In the following years, the legend of Grinch lurker became a cautionary tale, a reminder of the importance of cherishing the holiday spirit and coming together as a community. Each Christmas, the town of Willow Creek gathered around the majestic Christmas tree, a symbol of their enduring unity, and shared stories of bravery and resilience. And amidst the twinkling lights and joyous carols, the memory of Emily and her friends' valiant stand against Grinch lurker remained etched in the hearts of every resident, a testament to the indomitable spirit that thrived in their quaint town. Years passed, and the memory of Grinch lurker's menacing presence gradually faded into the annals of Willow Creek's history. The town flourished, its sense of community growing stronger with each passing holiday season. Emily and her friends, once heralded as heroes, continued to hold a special place in the town's collective memory. They had grown older, their lives taking different paths, but their bond remained unbreakable, forged by the shared experience that had defined their youth. As Emily strolled through the snow-covered streets one winter afternoon, she couldn't help but reminisce about the fateful night they had confronted Grinch lurker. The town had thrived since then, embracing the lessons learned from that harrowing experience and cherishing the holiday spirit with renewed fervor. However, a subtle unease lingered in the air, a whisper of something amiss. The festive decorations adorned every corner of Willow Creek, yet there was a palpable sense of apprehension that tugged at Emily's heartstrings. One evening, as she gazed out her window at the serene landscape, a faint green glow caught her eye. Her heart skipped a beat as memories of Grinch Lurker flooded back. A surge of dread enveloped her, and she knew that something was awry. Emily wasted no time and reached out to her old companions, David and the rest of the group. Their reunion was filled with a mix of nostalgia and concern as they shared their apprehensions about the eerie occurrences in the town. Together once more, they delved into the town's archives, scouring through dusty records and ancient tomes for any mention of a resurgence of Grinch Lurker. But the records held no clues, and the town remained oblivious to the looming threat. As the days passed and Christmas drew nearer, subtle disturbances began to surface. Lights flickered inexplicably, cheerful carols took on an eerie tone, and an unsettling chill gripped the town despite the warmth of the holiday season. Emily and her friends knew they had to act swiftly. They couldn't allow Grinch Lurker to cast its shadow over Willow Creek once more. Armed with determination and a newfound sense of urgency, they set out to uncover the truth behind the unsettling events plaguing their beloved town. With each passing day, the signs of Grinch Lurker's impending return grew more pronounced. Emily and her friends worked tirelessly, their days consumed by research, scouring ancient texts for any hint or clue that could aid them in thwarting the malevolent creature's resurgence. As they delved deeper into the town's history, they unearthed fragments of forgotten lore, a tale passed down through generations. It spoke of a ritual, a dark incantation that, if performed during the height of the holiday season, could awaken Grinch Lurker from its slumber. Emily's heart sank as the pieces of the puzzle fell into place. They had to act swiftly to prevent the completion of the ritual and stop Grinch Lurker from unleashing chaos upon Willow Creek once again. Armed with the knowledge they had gathered, Emily and her friends embarked on a race against time. They traversed the familiar streets, seeking hidden clues and ancient artifacts that could disrupt the ritual and halt Grinch Lurker's awakening. Their journey led them to the outskirts of town, where an ancient stone circle stood amidst the snow-covered woods. The chilling winds whispered foreboding warnings as they approached the ominous site, a place steeped in forgotten magic and ancient darkness. As they ventured deeper into the woods, an eerie silence descended, broken only by the rustling of leaves and the distant echoes of their footsteps. The stone circle loomed ahead, its weathered stones bearing cryptic symbols etched by long-forgotten hands. Emily and her friends knew they had to act quickly. Time was running out, and the ritual's completion drew closer with each passing moment. With a sense of urgency, they began to search for anything that could disrupt the impending ceremony. Among the moss-covered stones, they discovered an ancient artifact, a relic said to possess the power to dispel dark magic. With trembling hands, Emily held the artifact aloft, its shimmering surface pulsating with an otherworldly energy. However, before they could devise a plan, a sinister presence descended upon the stone circle. The air crackled with an unholy aura as Grinch Lurker materialized before them, its glowing eyes fixed on the artifact clutched in Emily's hands. Grinch Lurker's sinister laughter echoed through the woods, sending shivers down Emily's spine. The creature's emerald fur bristled, and its malicious gaze fixated on the artifact that could disrupt the impending ritual. "You thought you could thwart my return?" Grinch Lurker's voice reverberated with a chilling intensity. "Foolish mortals, your feeble attempts to stop the inevitable shall only hasten your demise." Emily tightened her grip on the artifact, her resolve unshaken by Grinch Lurker's menacing presence. She exchanged determined glances with her friends, a silent agreement passing between them, a pact to stand united against the encroaching darkness. With a deep breath, Emily stepped forward, holding the artifact aloft. Its radiant glow intensified, pushing back against the looming darkness that emanated from Grinch Lurker. The air crackled with a clash of opposing forces, a battle of ancient powers waged in the heart of the woods. As Grinch Lurker advanced, its form shrouded in a swirling aura of malevolence, Emily summoned every ounce of strength within her. She channeled the energy of the artifact, weaving a protective barrier around herself and her friends, shielding them from the creature's nefarious intent. The woods reverberated with the intensity of the arcane struggle, a testament to the clash between the ancient relic and Grinch lurker's dark powers. The very fabric of reality seemed to tremble as the opposing energies collided, threatening to tear the fragile balance asunder. Amidst the tumultuous battle, Emily and her friends stood resolute, their unwavering determination a beacon of hope against the encroaching shadows. But Grinch lurker, fueled by its insatiable desire to steal the joy of Christmas, unleashed a surge of dark energy, aiming to shatter the protective barrier. With a collective effort, Emily and her friends strengthened their resolve, channeling their unity and the spirit of the town into the artifact. The relic hummed with an ethereal resonance, amplifying its radiant glow in a dazzling display of luminous power. A blinding burst of light erupted from the artifact, engulfing Grinch lurker in a torrent of brilliance. The creature howled in agony as its form began to fade, consumed by the overwhelming force of the artifact's pure magic. In a final defiant roar, Grinch lurker dissipated into a shimmering haze, vanishing into the ether. The woods fell silent, the echoes of the battle fading into the serene stillness of the night. As Emily and her friends caught their breath, a sense of relief washed over them. They had succeeded in thwarting Grinch lurker's return, preserving the holiday spirit and safeguarding Willow Creek from impending darkness. The woods, once shrouded in an aura of foreboding, now basked in an ethereal calmness. Emily and her friends, weary but triumphant, stood amidst the ancient stones, their hearts filled with a sense of accomplishment. As they made their way back to Willow Creek, a serene peace enveloped the town. The festive lights twinkled with renewed vibrancy, casting a warm glow over the snow-covered streets. The echoes of Grinch lurker's threat had faded, replaced by a resounding sense of unity and joy. The townsfolk, unaware of the harrowing battle that had transpired in the woods, continued their celebrations, their laughter and merriment echoing through the town square. Emily and her friends, united by their shared experiences, watched the town's festivities from a distance. They exchanged smiles, knowing that the spirit of unity and resilience they had demonstrated had once again saved their beloved Willow Creek from the clutches of darkness. As Christmas Eve drew to a close, the town gathered around the towering Christmas tree, their voices raised in joyous carols that echoed through the wintry night. Emily and her friends joined the celebration, their hearts filled with gratitude for the unwavering support of the town and the enduring bonds they shared. In the embrace of the holiday spirit, Willow Creek flourished, its streets filled with compassion, generosity, and the unshakable belief in the power of togetherness. As the first light of Christmas Day painted the horizon, a sense of hope and renewal permeated the air. Emily and her friends looked upon the town with a deep sense of pride, knowing that they had once again preserved the magic of Christmas, ensuring that the spirit of joy and unity would endure for years to come. And so, as the stars twinkled in the sky above Willow Creek, the legend of Grinch lurker faded into obscurity, a testament to the unwavering strength of a community united in the celebration of love, kindness, and the true essence of the holiday season.